Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching today. My name's Alex Namath with Encore Memory Care Day Center, and I'm here with Laura Lester today. And today we wanted to talk a little bit about support groups. Did you have some questions, Elisa, specifically around that?
Yeah, so let's talk about first, what is a support group?
All right, support groups. In a lot of people, it's a therapy group for a lot of people, right? It's your opportunity to be around people in a similar condition, probably in a similar stage that you are in trying to take care of your loved one. So the support group there is to educate you. That's one of the things that they should do very well. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, to support you in what you're doing in your journey with your loved one as you go forward.
Yeah, it's a very difficult thing. This is a mountain. And so trying to care for someone with dementia all by yourself is just almost insurmountable. You really need support from other people. And that's why support groups exist. There's different kinds of support groups, right, and each individual probably needs a different kind. But you do need some sort of support.
Yeah, so there's a lot of benefits. And as Laura was saying, again, it's people that are in a similar state as you are. Mm-hmm. Certainly your family's there to support you, your kids and everybody else. But they have no idea, really, the kind of support that you need. They don't see you 24 hours a day walking the walk that you're doing, right, with your loved one.
That's right.
These people in the support group have been doing that for some period of time. And of course, there's always going to be a leader of a support group who hopefully has multiple experiences that they can share with the support group as well. Yeah, so I think that looks like, and again, they'll vary, and there may be one that you really like, and there may be one that you don't identify with as well.
Just like people, support groups have their own personalities. So Well, go ahead, just like people do.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would encourage, and unfortunately, it's almost unfortunately that there are so many support groups. Fortunately, there are, but the need is so dramatic out there today. Oftentimes, you'll see churches as reach out places, but they don't have to be. Centers like our own will do our own support groups as well. Mm-hmm. But I think what you look for then is, what are you looking for? Mm-hmm. What kind of support do you want? How active is the group? There are some support groups that I've seen where the leader really does all the talking and everybody just kind of sits there. And that may be the model that you're looking for. Other groups are going to be more interactive, where they are trying to draw from the people that are there, their experiences to be shared with the other people. And of course, feeling comfortable enough within that support group that you're willing to lay it all out there, to be able to say, hey, I'm having problems with getting my husband dressed, or we're having toileting issues, or whatever the issues might be. Hopefully that support group with enough members are going to experience those things and can share that with you as well. So there's a lot of trust that has to develop within the support groups. Mm-hmm. And you want to then be able to be in that position to be able to ask those difficult questions that you don't have an answer to yourself.
Yeah. Some support groups have a component of education in the beginning. And so they'll have a different topic maybe every time they meet. And they'll go over, okay, this is the topic that we're going to be training on for this support group. And the people that need help with that will go. Or sometimes they'll go anyway. Even if they don't need help with that, they think maybe I'll need help with that someday. Mm-hmm. That kind of thing. So they go and they listen to the education and then maybe share at the end. So it's just each support group has its own way of running and its own, as I say, its own personality.
Right. Yeah, some of the topics we would have, which were a lot of people would attend. Attorneys love to be in our support groups. So they'll come in and talk about, okay, do you have all your all your legal documents put together? So this is a free legal call. Mm-hmm. And it's always a great call. The attorneys are great about it. They're hoping maybe they might get a client out of it, but I think their hearts are in the right place for the people that attend our session. It can help them check off the items that they need to be aware of. What's a conservatorship? What's a guardianship? What
do
is...
Do you need it? Don't you need it?
Yeah, that's right. Then we might get a financial planner in there. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are you going to do with your money? How are we going to work with that? He has always done all the money before. How are we going to do that going forward? So that's always a good one.
Are you having trouble getting your loved one in the shower? okay,
That's right.
we'll be learning. We'll show you some techniques for that this time. You know, just there's various things, various education that we need during this process. Honestly.
Well, I would always look at how many people are attending, right? So I think you should have a one-on-one discussion with the person leading the support group, separately from the support group themselves, to find out how long they've been around. Is there a focus, like Laura said? Are you primarily an educational support group? Or are you one that encourages participation of the people that are in your support group? The other thing I was going to talk about support groups, and I think you mentioned it too, is that oftentimes you'll get support groups that will actually allow you to bring your loved one with them, because a lot of times you can't leave them home any longer.
Yeah.
That's where they're at. They progressed into disease. So the opportunity here is for sometimes they're together for a little bit, then they break them apart. The people with the disease have an activity that they're doing that keeps them engaged. They know that their loved one's in the next room, so there's really little anxiety about that. And at the same time, the caregivers are being educated about some process of the disease, or of the disease process. So that would be it. And I think it's, do you feel comfortable with the person, right, going forward? I would encourage you, to go to support groups as often as you can, just like coming here as often as you can. We love it, and we encourage our people that bring their loved ones to our center to visit support groups.
And if you go to one and you don't like it, say there's just something about it that rubs you the wrong way, there are other ones. So you don't have to go to that one. Just keep looking until you find one that fits you and what you need.
But anyways, what we'll do is we'll make sure that you're aware of the support groups that are in your area. We'll tag some of those to this podcast that we're making here today. And also let us know about your experiences with the support groups and any that we haven't recommended that you might recommend.
Yeah. Drop in the information below if you are a member of a support group that is particularly good. Everybody in the area will want to know about that. So please share. Please share your good experiences if you have one that we don't know about.
All right. Well, thank you for watching today. Please share this video with friends and family. Thank you.